Hello there, welcome back. Welcome to Imagination Television. I'm Ambika Kulbergi. It is time for another Riti Bhalla special on Imagination, this time celebrating the 64th anniversary of India's Independence Day. Enjoy!
Jai Hind! Welcome to our celebration of the 64th anniversary of the Independence Day of India. I'm Riti Sunshine Bhalla in New York, your host for this program. August 15th, 1947 is the most memorable and cherished day for every Indian all over the world. It's the day when India gained independence from the British. It's the day of its birth as a sovereign nation. And it's the day when the tricolored flag of India was hoisted for the first time on the ramparts of the Red Fort in New Delhi. Each year, we dedicate this program to the memory of the valiant sons of India who gave their blood for the freedom of their motherland. Today, we present the heroic struggle and personality of the famous revolutionary Shaheed Bhagat Singh, whose name is synonymous with sacrifice, courage, and bravery. It is a matter of great pride for the people of India and Indian people in North America that we will also be joined in this celebration by governors, senators, and congressmen from all across the United States. But first, the story of Shaheed Bhagat Singh.
चलते भी गए, कहते भी गए, आजादी के परवाने, जीना तो उसी का जीना है, जो मरना वतन पे जाने.
Bhagat Singh was only 12 years old when the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place in 1919. The massacre deeply disturbed him. The day after the massacre, Bhagat Singh went to Jallianwala Bagh and collected its soil, which he kept as a memento. In 1921, at the age of 14, Bhagat Singh left school to actively participate in the independence movement in response to Mahatma Gandhi's call for non-cooperation against British rule. But soon his faith in nonviolence weakened, and he came to the conclusion that armed revolution was the only practical way of winning freedom.
ऐ वतन, हमको तेरी कसम, तेरी राहों में जहाँ तक लुटा जाएंगे, भूल क्या चीज़ है, तेरे कदमों पे हम भेंट अपने सरों की चढ़ा जाएंगे.
This morning in Nassau, a county which is larger than several states of America, Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano hoisted the Indian tricolor flag outside his office in Long Island, New York. What a great honor for the Indian American community in the United States and the people of India. We are thrilled that County Executive Mangano is joining us in our celebration of India's independence. Mr. Mangano, welcome.
Namaste, and it's wonderful to be with you today. What a glorious day, a day that we celebrate the 64th independence of India. It's an important day in the United States of America, New York State, and certainly the county of Nassau. So I wish everybody congratulations for this wonderful day. I thank you for having me to be part of it, and most of all, I thank you for all that you do to make our country, our state, and our county a better place to live, work, and raise a family.
In February 1928, while protesting against the Simon Commission in Lahore, Lala Lajpat Rai was brutally lathi-charged and killed. Bhagat Singh was determined to avenge Lajpat Rai's death by shooting the British official responsible for the killing, Deputy Inspector General Scott. But he shot down Assistant Superintendent J.P. Saunders instead, mistaking him for Scott. Bhagat Singh had to flee from Lahore to escape death punishment. We'll come back to the story of Bhagat Singh, but first, let's move to Washington, D.C., where we visit with a prominent member of the U.S. House of Representatives. New York Congressman Joseph Crowley has done such a good job in strengthening the bilateral ties between India and the United States that he has been unanimously selected to co-chair the Congressional Caucus on India and Indian Americans. This is the third time for Congressman Crowley to be at the helm of this caucus, which focuses on building U.S.-India relations as well as maintaining close ties with the Indian American community. No wonder he has not missed any of our Independence Day programs since 2006. I am thrilled that once again he is joining us in our celebration. Congressman, welcome back.
Thank you, Riti. I'm proud to join in the celebration of India's Independence Day. On this day, we honor the heroes of the Indian independence movement who proved to the world that change really is possible and it can be achieved through nonviolent resistance. Today, their courage and commitment to tolerance and equality continues to be an example for all those who strive for liberty and freedom around the world. Our countries have many similarities, but none more important than our shared value of democracy.
And now, back to the independence struggle of Bhagat Singh. On April 8, 1929, Bhagat Singh, along with his colleague B.K. Dutt, threw a bomb into the corridors of the Central Legislative Assembly against the Defense of India Act, which gave more power to the police. It was a carefully laid out plot, not to cause harm to anybody, but to draw the attention of the government. He shouted, "Inqilab Zindabad, long live the revolution." This was followed by a shower of leaflets stating that it takes a loud voice to make the deaf hear. The bomb neither killed nor injured anyone. Afterwards, Bhagat Singh and B.K. Dutt gave themselves up for arrest. And joining me now is a very special guest whose record of support for India in the U.S. House of Representatives is unsurpassed by any other congressional leader in the United States. We are truly honored that Congressman Frank Pallone is joining us in our celebration of the Independence Day of India. Congressman, welcome.
Thank you, Riti. Thank you for inviting me. You know, I wanted to mention that of course, we're going back now for our August break in Congress, and I think of August as the month of India Day Independence because we have so many parades and celebrations, not only in New Jersey, in my district, but also in New York City and around the country. I think I've already been invited to at least 5 or 6, and I'm certainly going to go to some of them and enjoy the day.
Well, that's great. Congressman Pallone, many years ago you had introduced a resolution in support of India's permanent membership in the UN Security Council. 2 years ago, during his visit to India, President Obama also expressed his support for India's inclusion in the Security Council. So I have a two-part question for you, Congressman.
Sure.
A, where does this matter stand today? And B, what can the Indian American community do to assist you and your congressional colleagues in the matter?
There's been a push to try to get the permanent members of the Security Council expanded to include India and some of these other countries so the Security Council is more representative. And it was really significant that President Obama said that he supported that because the United States had never previously taken a position supporting India or, as far as I know, any other member to be a permanent member. So it's very significant. One of the things that Indian Americans can do is basically write to their senator or their congressman and urge that the House of Representatives or the Senate pass a resolution supporting India's permanent membership.
In April 1929, Bhagat Singh and his revolutionary companions Rajguru and Sukhdev were charged with the murder of J.P. Saunders. Bhagat Singh decided to use the court as a tool to publicize his cause for the independence of India. But the case was ordered to be carried out without the presence of other revolutionaries, creating an uproar amongst Bhagat Singh's supporters, as he could no longer publicize his views. Texas Senator John Cornyn is a champion when it comes to strengthening the bilateral ties between India and the United States. He is the founder and the current chair of the Senate India Caucus and has appeared on every annual program of the Riti Bhalla special since 2008. I am thrilled that Senator Cornyn is joining us once again as we celebrate the 64th anniversary of India's independence. Senator, welcome to our program and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Riti, for inviting me back. I congratulate Indian Americans across Texas and the nation as they mark this joyous occasion. I'm honored to help mark this important occasion alongside the 2 million Indian Americans in this country, including more than 200,000 in my home state of Texas. Again, my sincere congratulations to all your viewers as you celebrate yet another year of India's independence.
During his imprisonment, Bhagat Singh and other prisoners launched a hunger strike, advocating for the rights of prisoners. They fought to ensure a decent standard of food, availability of books and a daily newspaper, as well as better clothing for political prisoners. He also demanded that those prisoners should not be forced to do any labor or undignified work. The hunger strike lasted 63 days and ended with the British accepting all his demands.